SuperTalk Mississippi media production.
Running a business is tough. If you're struggling with HR, benefits, and payroll, you're not alone. Many businesses just don't have the resources to keep up. That's where MWG Employer Services comes in. We provide a full range of employer services with everything from payroll to benefits to HR services and compliance, and can create a custom plan that fits your needs and budget. We're a Mississippi-based company that can help you focus on what you do best, growing your business. Call MWG Employer Services today at 601-206-7966 or go to MWGEmployerServices.com. You're listening to Sports Talk Mississippi On Demand, presented by Pearl River Resort. Escape to Choctaw, Mississippi and enjoy world-class gaming, the Dancing Rabbit Golf Club, and Geyser Falls Water Park. Escape to Pearl River Resort.
Sports Talk Mississippi is on the air. Sports Talk Mississippi is powered by C-Spire. Power your home or business with C-Spire Fiber. To learn more, visit supertalk.fm/C-Spire. C-Spire Fiber powers SuperTalk Mississippi. To the junction, in the grove, and to the top. This is Sports Talk Mississippi. On your radio and in the game, right here on Super Talk Mississippi.
Welcome in on, Friday for us anyway. It is a Thursday afternoon, the 2nd of July. Hope all of you are having a great week. It is hot. I mean, it is hot outside today. The grocery stores were packed. I thought nobody was in town. Everybody's on vacation. Everybody that's not on vacation is buying everything off the shelves at the grocery store right now.
It's July 4th weekend. You got to hit the grocery store. Got to get the cookout. I did it today. I spent my money today.
Got to, yeah. I mean, you got to celebrate the 250th anniversary of our nation's founding. And we are so glad that you guys are with us. So, we will be off tomorrow. It will be a best of. I would assume it's just going to be today's show posted again for tomorrow. But we will have, there will be something on these airwaves tomorrow. If you're not with us for every second, we hope you check it out. But we will be off tomorrow because we're celebrating the 4th of July. So that means we have 3 teams to get to on the countdown of 100 teams in 100 days. We're going to be busy on that one. We got a top 5. We're just going to kind of be goofy with it. It's the 4th of July, so it's going to be 4th of July themed. We got to talk about the good, the really good, the awesome, the incredible that was last night, and then the fly in the drink, I guess, with Balogun getting suspended for Monday night's game. Unjust in that suspension, but we will talk about all that and more with you guys on this Thursday. We're so glad you're here, and welcome in.
And we're glad you've joined us here in the Pearl River Resort Studios. Pearl River Resort, this weekend is the 4th of July, but every weekend can be like the 4th of July at Pearl River Resort. A celebration. Enjoy yourself. Get great food, great relaxation, golf, water park, live entertainment. Do I need to go on? I could. Book your stay now at pearlriverresort.com. C-Spire text line open to you at 601-879-4395. With C-Spire, it is easier than ever to get all the devices you want in one move with the Ultimate Connect bundle. Right now, new and current customers can get a free phone, watch, and tablet for just 100 gigs of data. Plus 100 gigs of data for just $90. That includes the new iPhone 17 or the Samsung Galaxy S26 for free and a free smartwatch and tablet to go with it. So don't wait. There's more to see. Visit cspire.com or stop by your local C-Spire store today. C-Spire, inspired by you.
Got the W last night.
Did.
2-0 over Bosnia. Moving on to the round of 16 against Belgium, and of which we are the slight favorite in that game, by the way.
I was wondering, I haven't seen the betting odds on that. I was wondering about that.
Even without Balogun, the United States, a ever so slight favorite,
which means
in
that
Seattle
with him,
on Monday.
They would be a large favorite.
Yeah, but so that's fascinating. That's coming up on Monday night in Seattle. I saw somebody, they're not going to do it this way because of jersey sales, but somebody did a stadium like a stripe out, but the lower deck at Lumen Field, the lower bowl, alternating red and white stripes.
Yeah.
And the upper deck, all blue. It looked awesome. That won't happen because, again, they want to sell jerseys and all that stuff. And anyway, so that's coming up on Monday. The scenes were amazing. The crowd was awesome. It was loud. It was intense. It was everything you wanted, with the exception of Balogun's ejection, in which we'll get to in a second, though. But the United States played well. You had some controversy. You had, the Fox, the set that they had outside of the stadium felt like College Game Day used to feel like. Visually and everything, that was awesome theater last night. If you are a sports fan and you did not enjoy that, I don't know if I can call you a sports fan. Even if soccer's not your thing, the theater that we got to witness last night was awesome. And it happening right here on our home soil makes it 10 times better.
It was really cool. Really cool atmosphere. This is what you get with the World Cup. If you're a fan of soccer overall, this is every 4 years you get these kind of moments. But, especially when the host country can make a run, the Russians made one in 2018. That was really, their fans were going absolutely crazy.
And they're not particularly good.
They're not great. This U.S. team is better than that Russian team was. So we're getting that enjoyment out of it. So yeah, it was an absolutely fantastic scene. I thought of you often last night on the goal that was called back on offsides. I was like, man, I bet he's peeling the paint right this second.
The correct call, though.
It was correct.
That was the absolute correct call.
He was offside. And then, they scored, and I was like, all right, I know he's going nuts. And then on the red card, I was like, ooh, buddy, I bet he is fuming.
We'll get to that.
The free kick, that's an all-time goal. And that's in the discussion of great free kick goals in World Cup history. It's unbelievable. And
just how Bosnia, you can get the ball up and over and down.
A lot of technical skill happening there. And so the Bosnians, God bless them, just overmatched. They were overmatched. They just didn't have the horses to run with the U.S. last night. And so that's what you should do, right? You should dominate the game. Even when you're down to 10 men, they couldn't get a shot off. It was really impressive from the Americans.
Yeah. And so you said it, and we talked about it going in. It was very likely that the Bosnians were just going to kind of park the bus, whatever expression you want to use, play prevent defense if you want to use football terms. They kept everybody back and were just basically telling the United States, we're just going to be in your way and you're not going to be able to score. And it worked for a while. There were so many chances early. The United States couldn't get one in, but they controlled possession. It was like 65% of the possession in the first half.
That feels low.
And like 20% of the remaining possession was in contest. So the Bosnians only had like 20% of possession in the first half. But Balogun was spectacular. He was getting yanked and pulled and knocked down, but he was just a menace for Bosnia, and he was going to break through eventually, and he did, and here's what it sounded like.
So we'll go long. Team Ream, only man there, able to steer it to Adams, flicks it along Tillman. He's got Balogun making a run off him. Can he get around to that ball? To the deflection, Balogun scores! Flo Balogun, first to react to the deflection. He'll do the LeBron celebration. It's 1-0 U.S.
He had already had one called back, and he did he does a LeBron celebration. I don't know what is it called?
The silencer.
The silencer.
Yeah.
He did that, and it got called back, and so he got to do it again finally, and that one counted, and he was rewarded for the work. He was the best player on the field last night, and that's a guy that he's young, and he's a lot of people know his story. He is essentially an American citizen because a flight attendant would not allow his mother to get on a plane because she was too pregnant to fly. And so he was born in the United States as a result of that. Mm-hmm. And as he got older, he had, I think, 3 options for a national team. What was it, England, the United States?
That's really funny considering the debate that's happening more on Cross on Monday. Which
I guess that has ended, regardless of your opinion on it. It is over. But I think he had 3 choices. It was England, the United States, and one other.
There's, I think, an African nation, I think, that he could have been a part of. Yeah.
And he chose to play for the United States and represent the United States, and his interviews are awesome about it. He's like, why would I not? I love this place.
He does. There's also the idea that he'd be behind Harry Kane if he had gone to England right now. So he did make a decision. he made a recruiting business decision. He looked at the depth chart. He was like, them.
And it's working out.
It's working out for him big time.
And he is blossoming into a star. And I kept thinking, watching him last night, I mean, in the lead up to this, he's been really, really, really good, and he's really athletic and all that. But we've been missing a true striker for a while.
100%.
It's been 100%. A while since we've had a guy
You've got to
like
have
that.
a guy you can count on to get goal. The whole point of the game is to score. You got to score goals. And so we haven't had a Harry Kane, a Messi, a Ronaldo kind of guy. Not that Balogun's on their level yet, but we haven't had that guy that you can just put the ball in the box and he'll go get it and he'll put it in the net. We haven't had that guy.
I mean, Altidore didn't have this skill set.
Balogun is what Altidore was supposed to be.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Altidore, we looked at him. He looked like a monster athlete. He
was good.
He was good. He was okay at best. But this guy is a legit scorer. I'll be interested to see, like, how much does this affect him in professional soccer?
Oh, a lot, right?
Like, will Premier League teams, La Liga teams be coming after him now? It'll be interesting.
Yeah. And so the United States goes in, up one, completely dominated the first half of the game. All is well. The vibes are good, and they should have been. And then the second half gets underway. He gets a goal, not robbed from him, but his arm is getting yanked back. He probably should have had a second.
Yeah.
And then he commits.
That should be a foul, by the way.
It should have been.
Yeah.
At least a penalty kick there. And then the controversy happened, and boy, it changes the dynamic of the rest of the game, and then it changes the dynamic of the rest of the tournament for the United States. We'll talk about that. Awesome stuff, though. Incredible win. We'll get to more. It's July 2nd, so happy you guys are here. We'll be back talking more soccer, because why not?
Why not?
Come on, SuperTalk Mississippi.
Check this out.
Are you ready? Yeah! Sports Talk Mississippi.
Welcome back, Borky and Haydad, talking USA's win last night. American striker Florian Balogun, Flo as they call him, Flo Balogun, gets a VAR reviewed red card, a foul that was not given a card on the field.
We had two of these yesterday. We had the one in the Belgium game, and then we had this one. Really weird.
Bosnian player makes physical contact with Balogun first. But through that contact, his leg is extended. Now, the Bosnian guy comes up behind him, his leg is extended, and he steps on the ankle of the Bosnian player who, was murdered on the field. I mean, his leg was amputated in front of everybody. You could see it on his face. That's what his face was telling you, is that he literally, his leg fell off of his body, and he was bleeding out. And then they sewed it back together, and he popped up and played the rest of the game. It was a miracle of modern medicine that he was able to overcome such a tragic injury. They go to VAR, the review, and Balogun is given a red card, straight red. He is kicked out of the game. The United States have to play a man down for the next 30-plus minutes. And then he misses the game on Monday. Was that the correct call or not?
I don't think so. I don't think that was a red card. Like we said just a minute ago, the refs yesterday had a rough day.
He was awful.
Well, I was saying the referees, just between the Belgium game with the penalty against Senegal there in the final moments, and then this, like, really just weird. Plus, you had in the England Congo game where Kane, I thought that was for sure a penalty. They didn't even look at it on VAR. Like, they looked at it and they didn't even bring the ref over or anything like that. So just a weird day for the officials. You know, you don't have to get me going too far down the road on the officials in any sport. I didn't think it was a red. I thought it was a foul. It's a foul for sure.
Even if they give him a yellow.
And it may have been a yellow, but a red was very, very harsh to say the least. And so Mississippi State, so the United States will be without his services in this game, and that's going to be tough because he was in such good form right now. Every time he seems like he's out there, he's putting the ball in the back of the net. Going to be tough without him.
Really tough. He's just such a menace, I guess would be the word that I would use. You watch soccer all the time. I watch our national team, and that's basically, I watch all of our national team games, but there's not as many of those as you watch. You are much more into the game than I am.
Yeah.
So when things like that happen, of course I was furious because the American player, who's awesome, gets kicked out of the game and he misses the next one. So regardless if the call was right or not, I'm mad. Regardless.
Right. But I didn't think it was the right call.
But when they go to the postgame and the Frenchman Thierry Henry is like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just unacceptable.
He has no vested interest in the Americans being good.
No, and the first thing he says is, that's just not what should happen there.
Right. Right. And somebody on the text line points out that Messi had a very similar thing in his game where he did that to someone, but he didn't get called for that. And I mean, we are all we all watch sports here. We know that Jordan got calls, LeBron got calls, Brady gets calls, stuff like that. Like superstars, they have a different whistle than the rest of us.
And you watch, Balogun has a clear path to the goal. He gets his arm yanked behind him. Nothing. Tyler Adams at the very beginning of the second half gets trucked. And it looked intentional. I don't want to assume intent, but it looked like he was specifically targeted. The guy was not making a play on the ball at all. You can see him look up and see Tyler Adams and just run him over. Nothing.
Right.
And then I saw a 5-minute video montage of just this World Cup, exact fouls like what Balogun did. Some of them got cards, no reds, no VAR, and apparently, I didn't know this about VAR. They are not allowed to use still images or slow-mo unless it's like offsides.
Right.
And they did that. And you can see it because they have a camera focused on the ref looking at the screen, and he's using still images. And the still image does not tell the story the right way.
Right.
It's an absurdity.
Well, this is
that happened.
This is kind of a FIFA thing. FIFA really is an organization that makes up the rules as it goes along, and they are powerful and corrupt, and they don't really care what other people think of them. So you're correct. Like this is supposed to be the rule, but do they care? No. What are they going to do? Not have the World Cup? So that's where we are with that. This is a one of the worst. Like it's FIFA is like a crime family.
They really are.
It really is. They are corrupt. There's a reason that Saudi Arabia and Qatar got those World Cups where they absolutely should not be.
Where they had to move them to November because of the weather?
Because you can't play in the summer because it's 115 degrees there. Yeah, like it's all like that. So to tell me that FIFA went against its own written rules, I got no problem believing it.
No. And then they don't have an appeals process. And what's so fascinating, they don't have, like the United States can't appeal. There's no appeal.
Which is weird because like in Premier League, you can appeal a red.
Yeah.
You can absolutely appeal it.
But FIFA can sit down and suspend him for 2 games if they want to.
They could, yeah.
So you can't appeal it down, but they can appeal it up.
Right.
There's appeals for literally everything. The most gruesome murder that is caught on film, the guy after he's convicted can still go appeal it if he wants to.
Yes.
If Roger Goodell suspends a player, he can still go appeal. In everything, but what we can't, it's nuts. And somebody asked on the text line, it's a good question. Can you put into perspective with a realistic comparison for which Ole Miss player would that be the equivalent to losing for the LSU game? Kejuan Lacey.
Kejuan Lacey. It's not Chambliss because that's Pulisic. But it would be like losing Kejuan Lacey. Yeah, that's a great comparison.
It changes the whole dynamic of the game, and I don't know what they do. I mean, Pepe's been in better form than he is right now. But he's fine, but he's not Balogun.
Right.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Haji Wright yet in this tournament. I thought the Turkey game would have been a great chance for him, but I mean, you know soccer better than I do. Haji Wright looks like a guy that is more capable than Pepe, and we haven't seen him yet. And
yeah. But I mean, I'm sure there's a reason for. At this point, we do have to. You guys know me. I'm not a huge, trust the coach and all blindly. I think Pochettino's earned that at this point. I think we got to just, if he's not playing, there's a reason, kind of thing.
Yeah, no doubt. Maybe he's been hurt. I don't know, but I don't know what they do. But it absolutely changes the dynamic of Monday night. Mm-hmm. But man, the most underrated part of all of this is the back line was spectacular last night. Down a man. Mm-hmm. Tim Ream was really good. I mean, especially when it got late and Bosnia was really pressing and you're down a man and they're just getting, play into the box and play into the box.
What struck me about that game, though, is in a situation you're down a man and you've got to get a goal. I never felt like Bosnia was super aggressive. Like, they didn't really strike me. Like, you think about the last couple of minutes of that Belgium game. I'm sure you were watching it in the studio as I was here. And, like, Belgium was just peppering Senegal. They were just like, keep shooting the ball at the goal. Maybe something will get through. Get guys into the box. I never felt like Bosnia was even close to that. So, that's the way it went.
It's the way it went. But, yeah, Tim Ream I thought he was awesome. Tyler Adams he's always. But the whole team, and when you play like that, Pulisic was a little quiet, but in part because in the first half it was the Balogun show. And then a few minutes into the second, they're down a man, so they have to play differently. I don't think he was poor last night. Some people were like, oh, Pulisic didn't show up. I think it's more about, again, it was the Balogun show, and then they had to play differently. But he did have a goal taken off another correct call for offside, where he was, just a step ahead, Dad, when he cleaned that up. He just timed his run a little bit too quickly.
Just a little bit off there, yeah.
Really impressive. Why did the U.S. have to play a man down? Will they have to play a man down Monday? No, not on Monday, but in soccer, if a player gets a red card...
Yeah, you can't replace him.
You can't replace him. So the United States had to play 30 minutes plus stoppage time down a man. And they ended up scoring down a man as well. And this was unbelievable. Haydad said it, the science behind this shot, it's almost impossible to score this close with the wall and the way he had to shoot it. But Malik Tillman, world-class stuff. Here's what it sounded like.
In saying that, Malik Tillman, he's got class. And so if there's anyone on the field that can do that and float it into that top corner, it's that man.
Adams is going to lose the argument. Tillman and Robinson stayed over it. Tillman ran into Adams. 9 minutes plus stoppage time to go.
But this run-up is telling me more power.
Look at how Vassil's giving up the entire right side of his goal. Tillman! It's in! Malik Tillman! 2-0 United States!
Great call, but you've got to get the Andres Cantor call.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Very good. Very good. We've got to have the legend.
You hear Stu Holden, though. I mean, right before he kicks it, he's given up the whole right side of his goal here.
He knew.
Great call.
It's a good call.
Awesome stuff. We'll continue on. Sports Talk Mississippi from the Pearl River Resort Studio when we come back.
From the Seabrook.com.
Let the broadcasting of the disturbed continue.
Sports Talk Mississippi. SuperTalk Mississippi.
You got it queued up?
Yeah, real quick, though. So before we get to the goal, I forgot to add this one. So Mauricio Pochettino, the head coach of the United States, who feels more and more American every day. He did Pat McAfee this morning in his Argentinian accent.
Did he? Oh, my God.
He said, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, in America, we do everything the best. We're the best everything. We have the best stadiums. We have the best people. We are the best.
Was this Pochettino or Trump?
Pochettino.
Okay.
And then he goes, why not soccer? Why not us? And it's just like, I love you so much. Like, you fire me up. Yeah. But after the game, he was asked about the red card and what it meant, and here's what he said.
Nobody believed us, and then they tried to rob us with calls in this place, and these guys are so resilient. You know what I mean? We talked about intent. What was our intent when we walked on the field? Our intent was not to take pictures, not to do all the superstar stuff. Our intent was to eat.
Argentina is my favorite county in Georgia, let me tell you.
That was Kirby Smart after Texas. But Haydad wanted it. Haydad's going to get it. Here
the legend, Andres Cantor from Telemundo.
From Telemundo on Malik Tillman's goal.
Tillman. Ahí va Tillman.
What a treasure.
I mean, he's just the best.
I love it. I love it.
That was...
Whenever there's a goal, I seek him out. Like, I want to hear him more than I hear anything else.
It's amazing, man. I mean, you have no idea. You know the word goal and Estados Unidos. I assume you can
That's all
put
you
that
need
together.
to know. You don't need to know anything else. I heard Tillman. That's all I need, you know?
The... How awesome that was the last night. Hey, Dad, you know this. In soccer, when you're down a man, you're usually just defending your rear ends.
You got to
off.
pack it in, and you're just hoping for the best.
But they were still attacking down 10.
They were better. They were just the better team, and that's what happens sometimes.
Just a really impressive.
It's no different than like in the Premier League. If Man City was down a man against Watford, they're still going to attack because they know they're better. That's what we were. Simple as that.
Yeah, what a crowd pop, absolutely. So what now? What next? How do you feel? I mean, I think that it's one of those things where you've got the nation's attention and you have just done everything right to keep it, you know? I mean, if they'd have lost to Paraguay or whatever, I mean, they're just... They're incredibly likable. That's the best part.
That
I mean,
too, yeah.
After the game, they're playing country roads, and Weston McKennie is like, doing the conductor thing, singing with the crowd, and it's like these guys and the coach, they've kind of embraced they've embraced all of it. Whereas we've had teams in the past that kind of they didn't play with the style that's fun, and that's not necessarily their fault,
right?
But it feels like these guys, I don't want to say care more. But it does feel like they are more into the spectacle as opposed to some teams of the past.
You have a coach who's played in the World Cup and coached in massive games. I can't overstate the importance, I think, of Pochettino and having a coach who understands how to play the game at this level and what it takes to win. And I just feel like he's played a huge role in this.
He's got a contract in front of him.
Yeah,
he said he will not sign it until after.
Yeah, which is fine. I think that you have that, and I think having, this is like the first real World Cup for me where we have a number of players who play in big leagues. Mm-hmm. I remember having this discussion with you 4 years ago, and you were talking about the American team. I was like, Borky, look at our roster and how many guys are from MLS. And then go look at the England or the French or whatever, and all their guys are from the Premier League and La Liga and the top European leagues. Like it's just a difference. It's like recruiting, small high schools or if you're doing the portal, getting a bunch of group of 5 guys, group of 6 guys versus getting a bunch of SEC guys. And now we have guys that play at these top levels,
and they're still young.
And they're still young. So we got a ways to go. It's going to be. You asked me what I thought. I feel a lot better if Balogun was playing. But Can this team beat the Belgians? Yeah. Yeah, this is Belgium's this is their golden generation's kind of last push. Hazard's already retired. For Lukaku, the company's already retired. For Lukaku, Courtois, De Bruyne, those guys, this is kind of the last hurrah for them. This is probably the last World Cup they'll play in, and so we'll see how it goes. I think they can beat them, but it's going to be very tough. That's a really good team we're going to play on Monday.
Yes, yes, it is. Somebody says, not sure if I'm late to this, but that was a very poor call for the red card. The main thing about the red card is intention, and that was not intentional. So I read because everybody's sharing the screenshot of the rule itself, and it doesn't necessarily have to be intentional.
Right. Intention is obviously something, but if you accidentally step on a guy, you can still, because you're going for the ball and you just miss and you land on his shin, you could still get a red card for that.
If you stomp on a face, even on accident.
Yeah, even on accident, yeah.
But the frustrating part is the amount of – it's twofold. I mean, there's the screenshot of Pulisic's jersey getting pulled. His jersey's up around his neck, and you can see down the back of his shirt because it's getting pulled so hard after he beat a guy, and nothing. That's the frustrating part. And then the selective enforcement. I mean, in the Australia game, I think it was Freeman that got fouled in the exact same way, stepped on the back of his leg in the same way, ripped his sock open, and nothing happened. Right. There was no call there. And for that to be that very well could be the difference in winning and losing on Monday. It very well could be.
It's very likely going to be.
Which sucks.
To be honest with you.
I mean, that sucks so much.
You're missing your best goal scorer. As simple as that.
The beauty of that, though, is now we have an excuse.
Yeah, let me ask you that question. Yeah, if Ole Miss had to play LSU without Kewan Lacey, you taking the Rebels?
Oh gosh, without Kewan, I got to see them both play first.
Just assume
but
they were
generally
both...
no. If they don't have Kewan, then no.
Same thing, same kind of thing. So it's going to be tough. They desperately need Pulisic to be his absolute best in this game. They need the guy. They need the LeBron James of soccer, or whatever you want to call him. They need that guy to show up on Monday.
Yeah. Is it true, by the way, this Brazilian ref was, in fact, investigated for match fixing in the past? Is that a true thing?
You know what? With FIFA, I'll buy it. I don't know. I do like that he's a Brazilian with a German last name. I wonder how he got there. Wonder where his parents came from. What do you think?
And then Bosnia's coach picks up the ball and won't give it to us, and that should be an auto red, and he didn't get one.
Well, if he covered his mouth. Yeah. Decision is red card.
And then when Tyler Adams got hacked,
the
referee's trying to send him off because, but Pulisic is telling the ref, no, it was a check for a head injury. He gets to stay in, and the ref is telling him no. Sure enough, Pulisic knew the rules more than the head official in a knockout game did.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a bad look. That a player on the field is, no, you're wrong here. It's a head injury check. He can stay in, and the ref is telling him no and makes him go to the sideline. It's like, but that's not the head injury protocol. You should know this, and you don't. And we got to trust you to be accurate with your decision making for 100 minutes.
This stuff happens it happens in college football every weekend.
Absolutely, it does.
It happens in college basketball every weekend. So,
and I hated that part too. Is you've seen a lot of, well, this is why we can't get into soccer because of calls like that, as if there hasn't been a BS targeting that's ejected a player from a game.
If you're an SEC football fan and you're complaining that the officiating is the reason you can't get into, you're a hypocrite because the officiating is 100 times worse every fall Saturday.
Pretty much. Is Nick Saban coaching soccer now? No, he's writing letters. That's what the whole.
He's
Nick
writing
Saban.
letters. Are you about to ask? Did I read a Ross Dellinger article or something?
No. The Lions player that got arrested for. Nick Saban wrote a letter, a character letter about him to.
I'll be honest. What the guy is accused of is horrific, right? But I would hope that in my moment of need, a guy like Nick Saban, who I obviously would have had a great relationship with, would stand up for me in that moment. I would hope that. So I'm not going to get overly mad about it.
That's probably why in part why he recruited so well.
Yeah, I love the speech he has. I'm sure you've heard about where he's talking about Henry Ruggs and talking about like what leadership is and if somebody had told him, hey, you're not going to drive, would he be in a better place right now or not? And it's a really good speech. If you've never heard it, go back and go try to find it. Him talking about Henry Ruggs, who, of course, was convicted of murder because he was driving 190 miles an hour down the Las Vegas Strip and he hit a guy. And Saban talks about, why wasn't anybody stepping up to help this kid in that moment? So I would hope Saban would do that. 601-879-4395, the C Spire text line.
We'll be right back. Sports Talk Mississippi on this last day of the week for us and the last show before the 4th of July. We'll be back.
Sports Talk Mississippi. Here's more. Super Talk Mississippi.
Got a question here on the C Spire text line. Worst call, the red card or the no pass interference in the Saints playoff game? It's not even close that it's the Saints pass interference. It's not even close. All right? Not even close. Like, because I could make a case. I could make a case that it was a red card. I could make a case. I don't agree that it was, but I can make the case. There is no case to be made that that's not pass interference. None whatsoever. It is literally one of the worst calls, and it cost a team a Super Bowl. Yeah, I will have none of that. That call stands alone.
Yeah, I mean, it really is impossible to have a worse call in a game. There may be some that you can bring up that are comparable, but it does not get worse than that. It's impossible to get worse than that. Impossible. I cannot believe that it is me that gets to make this joke. Is there not a local judge somewhere in California that can get that red card taken away on a temporary injunction? No.
We're just going to go ahead and get that done in Pittsburgh.
But doesn't it have to be in the state of which it occurs? So I think it would have to be in California.
It's America, Jack. We'll figure it out.
I guess so. I mean,
Mike, I'm so proud to say that I have created an injunction that you will not have to miss a game, and I'm so proud of it.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, get it done. Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, something.
Local judge got Sorsby temporarily off of a gambling thing. I mean, if that can get done. I mean, if Mike Pence has the courage, Balogun's red card will get taken away.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, why not? He's allowed to play.
I've enjoyed the memes and everything.
They've been great.
They've been fantastic. Yeah.
Although I bet Ole Miss fans feel a ton of relief because I only saw a couple of state people, but nationally it was all about a Texas judge. It's like, hey, Ole Miss, you guys have
don't
the attention's already been taken away.
Don't worry, I had your back. I the whole time I was planning to make that joke. The whole time.
Okay, good.
So
I mean, you have to.
Yeah, it's part of my job.
You have to make that joke. My wonder is, what about the guy with the bloody cleat? Was it? It was Freeman, right? Or was it Malik Tillman that had to change shoes because he got cleated?
Yeah.
And his foot was bleeding. He's in the post-game press conference, and his sock is ripped open, and there's blood coming out of his sock. No call there either.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, we need to go find a judge in the Southern District of California or whatever that loves America. Tap, tap, tap. He's allowed to play.
It can be tough to find. You know what? I'm going to go full cross here. It can be tough to find a judge in California that loves America.
Although the crowds of nailed it
could absolutely do his job.
The crowd shots. I watched a montage this morning of
here's
a video from the watch parties.
Yeah.
All over the country.
Yeah.
I mean, man, here in Jackson, Mississippi. I was at a bar that was filled with people there for the game. Saw videos of other places, no free plugs. Packed to the gills, people jacked up on a Wednesday night to watch this game. It was incredible how. I mean, the best part is it's so much fun. It is really fun to be obnoxiously American about something, even if you don't particularly care about it. Like, I don't know how many of you guys are going to watch the CONCACAF Nations League come November, I think is the next time they'll play. I'll be watching, but I don't know how many of you guys will. But this is a lot of fun. I'm so glad people are getting to experience what we get to experience, hey, Dad, as fans of the sport more so than most people. This is awesome.
It's not surprising. I knew that having the World Cup here and having a good American team, there would be a lot of this. It's been more than I thought. But the other side of this, it's not really on the other side, but like the games have been awesome.
They really have.
Like, Spain is whooping up right now, I think on Austria, but or is it? Yeah, it's Austria. But like these games have been fantastic. We've had so many late goals, penalty shootouts, great plays. It's been fun.
It's been a whole lot of fun. And this is a great point. Nice to be on the same team as everyone you know. That is a super underrated aspect of this. If you go to a bar during a college football Saturday, it's not everybody.
No, it's not everybody all together. Yeah, you got differing opinions in there, shall we say.
Especially in this
Not
state.
this one.
Like, you go to the state of Ohio, I'm sure.
Imagine if the bar you were at last night, there's just been some random Bosnian in there. Like, come on now, let's go. What is happening?
There was
That is red card.
There was the one guy that was like, oh, soccer's stupid. What do you guys
Get out.
He's in the bathroom at halftime, and, like, I'm walking out, guys walking in, we high-five, and one guy's like, this is, like, why do you guys care so much? Was what he said. It's like, nobody likes you.
Just get out.
Just leave, man. Go somewhere else. Nobody likes you right now.
Yeah.
You are not cooler than us.
Yeah. In fact, you're less cool.
You're a lot less cool.
You're a hater.
Sorry, we're patriotic and you're a commie. That's
So, soccer, not the commies now? Is that what we're saying?
Absolutely.
All right, then, making sure. I hear it so
Absolutely.
often. I hear it so often. It's a commie sport. Robbie Falk used to say that. And, of course, he's no longer with us.
Have the viewership numbers come out? No, we'll know Monday.
It'll be a little while.
But my guess is still north of 30. I hope I'm right. But the watch parties do take away from that because it's such a high gathered thing. Anyway, we've got 3 teams to get to on the countdown of 100 teams in 100 days. Let's talk a little college football after the news. We'll be back.
Here comes more Sports Talk Mississippi.
You ready, guys?
On Super Talk Mississippi.
We are back here on Sports Talk Mississippi. Brian Haydad and Michael Borky. It's July 2nd. Tomorrow's July 3rd. We will not be here. July 4th, we will be celebrating the greatest country that ever was, the United States of America.
That's right.
But July 5th might be a day where we've got to go mow the grass. And if that's the case for you,
probably me.
Maybe you want to talk about having, we're talking about America here. America, Borky. Maybe we're talking about America's mower, the John Deere Green. There are 3 colors that matter in America, red, white, and blue. We'll add a 4th, John Deere Green. And right now, our friends at Ag Up want to put you on a John Deere mower. If you have a small property, a John Deere zero turn might be the right idea. But if you got the big one, you got the huge tract of land, maybe it's a John Deere compact tractor that you're looking for, where they can give you 0% financing on all 1 through 4 series models right now at Ag Up. If this is your first tractor, or it's, you've been doing this a long time and you're just ready to trade on up in, Ag Up's team's going to put you in the right machine for your property and, most importantly right now, for your budget. Stop by your local Ag Up equipment location. There's 15 of them throughout the state, so when we say local, we do mean it. Or you can visit agup.com. Ag Up Equipment and John Deere, built for what's next. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details. What's up on Sports Talk Mississippi? It's 100 teams in 100 days. You're supposed to just push the button. Just push the button when I say it.
Looked it up, and yes, the Brazilian-German referee who just refereed our game is still under investigation for match-fixing games in Brazil.
One of his grandparents were under investigation for anything. I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. Brazilian, the guy's last name is Klaus, for God's sakes. What are we doing here?
Well, he's certainly not refereeing a good game, but this team back on track in 2025, and we will get to them right now. The Atlantic Coast Conference on 100 teams in 100 days.
100 teams in 100 days.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Team number 58 on the countdown of 100 teams in 100 days is one that Mississippi State fans saw a season ago. Wake Forest, a team that's actually on the Atlantic Coast in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Good time.
Great color scheme. You want to know why? Because it's the Saints colors. Wake Forest plays at a Legacy Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Hold on. Did you say
Legacy?
Legacy or a Legacy?
So it's A-L Legacy,
Okay.
but it's one word. So
A
is
Legacy.
it a Legacy.
Okay. I'm just making sure you didn't say a Legacy. I'm like, what is he saying? Okay. We're
There's
on the same
multiple Legacy Federal Credit Union fields, and they play at one of them. No, I'm kidding.
page. Yeah.
Beautiful campus there in Winston-Salem. Very small school at Wake Forest. The stadium only seats just over 31,000 people.
They're the smallest FBS school.
They are the smallest Power Four school
Yeah.
in the country. Their undergraduate enrollment is only 5,400 students, a very small school with a rich history in golf, actually, and basketball as well. Play pretty good baseball these days, and at times they have played good football. And the wheels kind of fell off the track a little bit in the NIL era. They just couldn't keep up, and Dave Clawson just lost his fastball a little bit, and he ended up retiring. And they went to Jake Dickert. Jake Dickert was the head coach at Washington State. He did a really good job. He was actually a wide receiver in college, Haydad, and he became a defensive head coach.
It happens.
So it does happen, and he is that guy. He, again, did an awesome job as the head coach at Washington State as they were navigating conference realignment and all the things. He had to get out right there when...
You were wrong about something. I hate to interrupt you.
What was I wrong about?
Per Fox and Telemundo, more than 33 million people watched last night.
That was my over-under.
Yeah.
My over-under was 30.
You hit the over. The over cashes.
33 million is
It's a massive number.
massive number. My goodness.
Back to Wake Forest, but I just saw that now.
Oh, that's awesome. Gosh, what's Monday going to do? Most watched United States soccer game.
Tops almost all World Series and NBA Finals game. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. All right, get back to Wake Forest.
And that's not the Telemundo number either. That's just the Fox number.
Right.
Wow. Anyway, Jake Dickert was awesome, but he got out because he kind of had to, considering what was happening to Washington State. He went 3-3 in 2021. He had to take over anyway. 7-6, 5-7, then an 8-4 before he got the Wake Forest job, and they go 9-4 in year one. Do you know who their quarterback's going to be this year, Haydad?
I feel like I should. It's not Robbie Ashford
You'll
anymore.
recognize the name, Gio Lopez.
He was at North Carolina.
He was at South Alabama, then transferred to North Carolina to play for Bill Belichick, and nothing worked at North Carolina under Bill Belichick last year. He gets a fresh start. But quick, let's look back to last season. They won their season opener. Who could forget? Friday, August 29th, they beat Kennesaw State by a score of 10-9. Where were you when that game happened? They beat Western Carolina. They lost to NC State in a close game. Then they lost to Georgia Tech by 1 in overtime. They started winning. They beat Virginia Tech on the road. They beat Oregon State on the road. They beat SMU by 2 one-point victories last season. They got smoked, oddly, at Florida State. That was a weird loss at the time for Wake Forest. 42-7, the score there. But then they kept winning. They beat Virginia. They beat North Carolina. They beat Delaware, the very late non-conference game. They lost at Duke, and Duke went on to, go to the ACC championship and all the things. And then they played in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Mississippi State fans, you guys unfortunately remember that one. A 43-29 win over the Bulldogs to end their season with 9 wins. What can Gio Lopez and the Demon Deacons do this year? Well, they open with another familiar name. Joe Moorhead and Akron will go to Wake Forest to start the season. Then a Week 2 game at Purdue, a non-conference game at Purdue for Wake Forest. They host Miami.
Black and gold in the stands for that one.
Yeah, that's. You really have to wear all white to stand out if you're Wake Forest. Host Miami before going to Louisville. They host Stanford for a conference game. Back-to-back games at NC State and Cal before their off week. They host Virginia. They host Merrimack. Name that mascot.
I want to say the Monitor's so bad. I don't know.
They are the Warriors of Merrimack. That is their homecoming game. They go to SMU and Georgia Tech before ending their season at home against the Blue Devils of Duke.
All right. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. You're thinking right now, you're probably thinking, oh, man, they're probably one of those pig-picking barbecue places or, some sort of great soul food cafe. You'd be wrong. We're headed to Delicio's Italian Restaurant in Winston-Salem.
All right.
As Italian restaurants go, this looks very, very traditional, but it looks very, very good. They've got it all, man. They've got chicken parm. They've got chicken saltimbocca, chicken cacciatore. They got a braciole on the menu there. They've got, they got it all. This is as old school an Italian joint as you want. Plus, you can just create your own pasta. They give you all the options, all the different sauces, add the meats to it. The only thing I don't like about the website is there's no dessert menu. And, when you go to an Italian restaurant, dessert is usually really, really good. But all in all, it doesn't look like, it looks like a good date night place. You're not going to be spending a whole ton of money. Oh, you can do your steak like however you want. You can do steak marsala or steak pizzaiole or however you want to do it. They've got you taken care of. So this is a decent-looking Italian restaurant. So if you're ever in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and you want to mangia, you want to have a little of the old mapine, huh? Oh, you go see our friends at Delicio's Italian Restaurant, which, by the way, sounds really close to Delicioso. So I don't know if that's on a reason or not. But regardless of that, go check them out, and you tell them that your paisans, Hey Dad and Borky, sent you.
Italian, I'm surprised.
I'm surprised. I thought for sure it'd be barbecue, something like that. You're in that area. Where is Winston-Salem? Where is that? What is it in relation to? Where in the state is it?
So it's close to Durham and Raleigh.
Okay, so yeah. So Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, and Winston-Salem all near each other?
You'll have to excuse me while I jog my memory a little bit. No, it's next to Greensboro, sorry.
Okay.
It's west of... No, I'm right. It's west of Durham, but it's up in that part of the state. I was right. It's just not right next to it in the same way Chapel Hill and Durham are, where the towns are essentially merging together. You got to hop on the interstate, go a little west.
Okay.
But, it's 8 hours from where I grew up. Something like that. 6, 7, 8 hours.
That's a long way.
Yeah. I only went once, and it was great.
Yeah. Brian Piccolo was an alum. He absolutely was. I know someone named after Brian Piccolo.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're talking to him.
Huh.
Yes, I was named after a running back. Cruel irony. Yeah, my dad loved the movie Brian Song, and so here I am.
Good movie.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't trying to think of the Deer Hunter or something. I don't know.
Or like an actor that's been since canceled.
Hunter Haydad would be pretty good.
It's not bad.
If I could have gotten another H in there, been Triple H.
We'll keep the countdown up when we come back.
And
What do they want? Exciting news.
Brace yourself.
More Sports Talk Mississippi now.
This referee thing is like discovering that an SEC official that made a call that benefits Auburn in a game in which Auburn won by one score is a financial advisor in the Birmingham area with clients that are major Auburn donors. It's like that, But that would never happen in the SEC, right?
Never ever happen.
Never.
Never, under any circumstance.
That is one of those things. We talk about this a good bit with officiating, and most of these guys are trying their best, right? It's a hard job. They're trying.
That's their job, though.
Why don't you eliminate the possibility of the accusation of bias, though? That's the thing that. Why do you have people that work in Birmingham officiating games that feature teams from the state of Alabama? Why do you do that? You don't have to do that. That guy can go referee the Ohio State game.
You could.
Go get the guy from Cleveland to referee your Auburn game.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to eliminate the implication of bias. It's really not hard to do. That's the frustrating part. Why is FIFA putting a guy on the field that's being investigated for match fixing? Why are you doing that? That's like Terry Rozier. It was Rozier, right, that got hit for gambling? That's like letting him still play in the NBA. Why would you do that? Anyway, frustrating. You know, it's not frustrating. We just did team number 58 on the countdown. We will go to the Big 12 for team number 57, making up for tomorrow. A lot of name drops in this fight song, by the way. They talk about the Tigers, the Wildcats, they take shots in their fight song at all of their main rivals. Does Kansas, team number 57, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, the basketball, and apparently now the baseball school is also super invested in football. David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium used to be the absolute worst, and I mean the worst venue in major college football. It was an atrocity. They have been working on it since 2023, I believe, is when they started. So they're doing it in multiple phases, a complete teardown and rebuild, but piece by piece. So they destroyed half of their stadium, had to play a season at the Sporting KC, the soccer team stadium there in Kansas City, and they also played, I think, a game or two in Arrowhead. Built that one half back up, and it looks great. And now, starting in December, they've torn down completely the other half, and they're just going to play in a stadium and where only a select number of seats are available this year. But not like the A&M teardown rebuild. They're doing it piece by piece, and it's a super expensive but a really nice-looking project there at Kansas. They're starting to care about football, but the wins need to follow for Lance Leipold. He was awesome at Wisconsin Whitewater. He won 6 Division III national championships in 7 tries. Yeah. 6 in 7 tries, and the other one, they lost in the national championship game.
That's really dead, by the way. We did it.
It's dead.
Our long national nightmare is over.
It's dead.
I'll stop doing it.
And then he got the Buffalo job, in which he did a great job. He went 5-7 and 2-10 in his first 2 years, but we're talking about Buffalo. Then he went 6-6, 10-4, 8-5, and then 6-1 in the COVID year. Awesome run at Buffalo, and then he took one of the more difficult jobs in college football, and that is Kansas.
Yeah.
Went 2-10 in year 1, 6-7, 9-4 with back-to-back 5-7. So he has not had great injury luck each of the last 2 years. They've been battling that at Kansas. They already have a deck stacked against them, and then when your good players get hurt, what more do you want from the guy? They beat Fresno State and Wagner. Name that mascot.
The Valkyries.
It's a pretty good guess. The Seahawks, though, of Wagner.
I just thought Wagner, and I thought I'd go that. I did it when I don't know. I'm going to try to make it fun.
Then they lost at Missouri in a close game.
The Tigers.
In that big rivalry.
Missouri's the Tigers.
What about their week 4 or week 5, I should say, after the bye week win against West Virginia?
You mean the Mountaineers?
The Mountaineers, and then they lost to Cincinnati at home. So that must have been a good day for Sorsby's bank account.
We're gonna milk that one. That's a good one.
Then they beat UCF on the road, but lost to Texas Tech badly. A lot of people did last year. Lost to Kansas, but beat Oklahoma State, and then they ended the season with 3 consecutive losses at Arizona, at Iowa State, and to Utah. So can they have a better 2026 for Lance Leipold, which was a guy that I think when the state job came open, we were talking about both of the Kansas coaches, Kansas and Kansas State. Hey, this guy might be an option here. Mm-hmm. A really down year, and he might be on the market himself in a different way. They open the season on Friday against LIU. You know this mascot.
Friday?
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? But you know that mascot. Long Island.
Against who? Long Island? They're the Sharks.
They're the Sharks of Long Island. And then they host...
Oh, actually, they're actually the Shocks.
The Shocks. Heck yeah. Nailed it. Then they host Missouri in...
It's at the what's the name of the rivalry?
Name of the game.
Border War.
Yes. Although on the schedule they have to call it the Border Showdown because we can't call it a war because...
I want you to look me in the eye right now. You ready? Hold on. There. Let's get in there. Stop doing that.
I'm not doing it. I didn't put Border Showdown on the schedule.
I'm so tired of everybody doing this. The Red River. It's like, who cares?
Nobody. That's
they had to change. Part. They had to get rid of the bourbon barrel for Kentucky, Tennessee.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Let's just change the Egg Bowl to FU. Let's just call it that game and make people say that out loud.
They are playing, hey, Dad, at Wembley Stadium in Week 3.
Yeah. In
a conference game.
Yes.
Against Arizona State.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the name of that? That game has a name, too.
Arizona State, Kansas has a name.
It has a name. It is the Union Jack Classic.
Oh, okay. It's because it's played in England. Okay. I thought you meant like every year when they play each other, there's a name that's like, that's a rivalry?
No,
really?
The Union Jack Classic in London for some reason.
Okay.
Then they have an off week after that, as you would hope. They host Middle Tennessee and go to Utah before they go to Kansas State. That game also has a name.
That's the Sunflower Cup.
The Sunflower Showdown, I guess is what it's called.
It was called the Sunflower, gun
shootout,
but they had to change it. So.
They host Baylor, go to TCU, host UCF, go to West Virginia, and host BYU before they end their season at Oklahoma State. Because that is the way Oklahoma State ends their season now, thanks to cowardice. Yeah. Kansas.
Good news, Borky. We're going to a brewery.
Okay, that works.
Free State Brewery in Lawrence, Kansas. First off, they've got a French dip on the menu. It's going to be very difficult for me to turn that down. I love any kind of sandwich I can dip into an au jus or a gravy. I am usually going to order that sandwich.
Hard to beat.
They have a giant pretzel charcuterie board. Sounds fantastic. Would like to try that.
Okay, what's on it? Does it say?
Pretzels, pepperoni, salami, chili con queso, like 4 different cheeses, some fruit, some olives, and some mustard. Can't go wrong. They've got a bratwurst. They've got the crispy pork tenderloin sandwich. They've got Jaeger Schnitzel. Gesundheit.
What'd you call me?
I know, right? They got a little German influence here.
So what is that? Is that a Jaeger?
It's a pan-seared. There's no Jägermeister involved. It's pork tenderloin.
Okay.
They got some German influence here, but more importantly, what's on tap? Well, let's tell you all about it. They've got some great options here. All right, what kind of beer are you? Where are you going? What little Brando beer there?
Generally, I like a good lager, and sometimes I'll try like if a place has a good sour, I'll try those too.
Well, you can get the Free State Lager, which is their classic beer there, and they do have a sour, the Guatavas sour. It's got a little guava.
Okay, see, I would try that 100%.
There you go. So, all sorts of great beers. They got an Italian Pilsner. I bet that's good.
Ooh.
Bet that's good. All right. If you're ever in Lawrence, Kansas, and you want to grab a good meal and, more importantly, an ice-cold craft beer, you go to Free State Brewery, and you tell them that Hey Dad and Borky sent you.
We're creating a whole... here's what we should do for the SEC teams.
Uh-huh.
Instead of that...
Yeah.
You haven't been to every town, have you?
In the SEC?
Have you?
I have not been to... The only town I have not been to are Norman and Columbia, Missouri.
Perfect. So besides those two...
Yeah. Mine?
Yours.
I haven't been in so long to some of those, though. That's not a good...
Well, the ones that you can, anyway.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll reach out to some of our friends around the South.
There you go.
And get those. So.
Ooh. Content idea for SEC Media Days. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Love it. Sports Talk Mississippi. We still have another team to get to. And we'll do that.
Let's do it
when we come back.
From the Seabrook.com. Talk Mississippi now.
Somebody on the text line says, forcing my wife and kids to gain a little culture by listening to Sports Talk Mississippi on the way down to the deep sea fishing rodeo. School is in.
Dr. Haydad, Dr. Borky here with you.
Well, hey, while you guys are listening, let me tell you how you guys were, how Mommy and Daddy created you guys.
Whoa!
Well, we'll just tell you the story.
Whoa!
Oh, we're in that stage now where we're being asked, like, hey, so how'd that happen? Like,
who's stage?
My son is asking.
He's too young for that. You gotta stop that. Stop that.
The answer is it's an adult secret. Is the answer like you'll find out when you become an adult? But I don't know how to answer that question. Like, how
you don't answer it.
You guys said you guys
clean your room. That's how you answer it.
How did you make me? Well, I don't know. I usually have an answer for everything when it comes to parenting. If you ask me a question, I usually have an answer.
I lost a contest.
That was the one time where I stopped in my tracks and I was like, I do not know how to answer that question.
That's what happened when I finished last in my class in high school, so do good. Yeah, that's what you tell that kid. Don't ask that question. Go clean your room.
Man, you got any bad words that you think are questionable for the radio that we can say right now? Hey, Dad, we really,
Poo. I don't know. I don't have any.
There's a lot of questions I have for HR about things we can and cannot say. I keep forgetting
We
to
one
ask
day
her.
need to have like a full sit-down discussion. Be like, all right, what about this? What if I say this, but I actually mean it in this way?
Content idea.
Yeah, exactly.
We get her in the studio.
Yeah.
And we text her.
Yeah.
Hey, can we say
just
this
like,
word?
No. And then if she says yes, we're like, yeah, we can say this. I don't mind that.
Like the earmuffs thing from Old School.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
You don't have to celebrate it. Exactly.
Great movie. One of the more underrated. When people talk about
You
Will
can
Ferrell.
come. Bring your green hat.
A little cold out tonight, huh, Frank?
We could grab a drink or perhaps a meal of food. All right, speaking of...
oh, man. We are going to
I don't
go.
have a segue. But
there's no segue. We're
what's
going to
our
go
next team?
to the Atlantic Coast Conference for team number 57. No, 56. You might recognize this fight song. It's a classic. And I said it's a team from the Atlantic Coast Conference. It's Cal's fight song.
Yeah.
Cal Berkeley, the campus that when you look in the right direction, you can see the Pacific Ocean.
Technically, nothing separates the oceans. They could all be the Atlantic.
They are all connected. You can drive to all of them on a boat. Or perhaps swim.
I don't think you can actually drive on a boat. You sail on a boat.
You can drive a boat.
You drive boats?
Yeah.
I don't know.
know.
I don't like that word for boats.
All I know is Cal's inclusion in the Atlantic Coast Conference makes as much sense as a football bat. Here's the iconic part, by the way. People know this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cal is, for some reason, in the ACC. They play at Cal Memorial Stadium, one of those venues that people just recognize in college football. Been around a long time.
Well, it says Cal, doesn't it? In the stands?
Oh, yes, it does, actually.
Don't forget there's a fault line.
Right down the middle of the field, there is a fault line.
A.J. Brown almost tripped over it, I think, one time.
Opened in November of 1923, situated right on the side of a hill there in Berkeley. Beautiful landscape. That area is just stunning. Football, not so much these days. They've kind of lost their mojo as a program, has Cal. And they just fired Justin Wilcox. I thought he was doing a good job. He was USC and Wisconsin, so bless you. Defensive coordinator. He also, you guys may remember him from his time at Tennessee as the defensive coordinator. He got the head coaching job at Cal, and he did well at times. He had a 5-7, 7-6, 8-5 COVID year, 5-7, 4-8, 6-7, and then 6-7 again, and then 6-5 last season. But he got fired before his final game. There was some frustration with Coach Wilcox. Remember, he hired everybody's favorite former Auburn head coach. And the entire running back room transferred. Fernando Mendoza transferred. Literally the entire running back room before last season transferred out of Cal. Every player. And then he lost Mendoza. And so, just didn't work. And last season, again, they went 7-6. They started off the season pretty strong. They beat Oregon State, they beat Texas State, they beat Minnesota, but they lost at San Diego State 34-0. But they beat Boston College, they lost to Duke, they beat North Carolina. Then they started losing. Lost at Virginia Tech, lost to Virginia, beat Louisville in overtime, but lost at Stanford, and that you can't do there, especially by a score of 31-10. The frustration boiled over. They were kind of sick of him, didn't like the staff decisions that he had made. There were some questions about whether or not that a team would maintain after the season, so they let him go. They beat SMU in the last game of the season after they fired him.
Yeah.
And then they lost to Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl. Out goes Justin Wilcox. In steps Tosh Lupoi. You guys may recognize that name. He was on Nick Saban's staff for a
Kiffin
while.
Thing, right? Did the impression?
Is that who that was? Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Daniel Tosh.
Oh, Tosh. I thought you... Never mind.
Yeah.
We're
not on the same page.
We're not.
I thought you'd catch the joke there, but you did.
No.
Which, by the way... Do I need to get a little pad like I have for Carlo?
Guest picker for College Game Day. He'll never do it. Daniel Tosh needs
Daniel
to.
Tosh, yeah.
Cosplaying is...
As Kiffin, yeah.
Lane Kiffin. But he was at Alabama under Nick Saban from 2014 to 2018. Then he jumped to the NFL, and he spent some time with Cleveland, Atlanta, and Jacksonville before he took the D.C. job at Oregon. And he was there for a few years and did a good job. Now he is at Cal. Apparently a job, by the way, that people suggested he not take. That it was a kind of a bad decision. No, don't go to Cal. Have another year as Oregon's D.C. and you'll get a better job than this one.
Right.
But he took it anyway. They opened the season with UCLA at home in a heated Pac-12 rivalry. Then they go to Syracuse in a conference game. They host Wagner. You know the mascot.
They're the Seahawks.
The Seahawks of
Everybody
Wagner.
knows that, yeah.
They host Clemson, go to UNLV. That's a big game for Dan Mullen.
Ah, yeah.
Host Virginia Tech and the aforementioned Wake Forest Demon Deacons before going to SMU and NC State in back-to-back weeks. They have an off week and then go right back to the East Coast to face Virginia. What are the mileage on those three road trips in a row?
We did those games last year where we had the how far is it kind of games.
Yeah.
Cal and Stanford were kind of they were linchpins of that discussion.
They were a mainstay. And they closed the season hosting Stanford and then Pittsburgh at the end of the season. Yeah, the rivalry game is not the last game of the year.
That's two teams in a row, by the way. Kansas State wasn't the last game of the year either.
Weird. But that is Cal under Tosh Lupoi in 2026. That's what they're up against.
Well, Berkeley is known as it's a little highfalutin place, so it's not so surprised that we've got this restaurant. Chez Panisse is the highest rated restaurant in Berkeley. I'm one of those guys that I like to look at the menu before I go online and try to get an idea of what I want to order. You don't have that problem at Chez Panisse. They have a daily menu, and you're going to order that, and that's your only choices. So, Borky, tomorrow, tonight, if we could fly out there, and get there in time, $175 a person. We get a 4-course meal. Today we would get goddess melon and cucumber salad with creme fraiche, prosciutto, and mint, cream fraiche. Wild King salmon à la nage, whatever that is, with summer squash, new potatoes, and basil butter. We get a Payne Farm squab grilled with wild cumin with haricot vert, which is a fancy word for green beans, Tokyo turnips, and amaranth greens. And for dessert, we have an apricot frangipane tart with raspberries and cream chantilly. Amaranth. Amaranth. I'll Google it.
I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of that.
They're greens. I don't know how to describe them. Can you eat amaranth greens? You can. They're bitter. The younger leaves are mild and tender though. So yeah, that's $175. We can add a wine pairing for $95 per person. So for $175, you get 4 courses. Guys, I'm not going to recommend this one. Don't tell them, hey, Dad and Borky sent you. Don't go. I don't know what the second best restaurant in Berkeley is, but find an Outback Steakhouse. Do something. Don't go to Chez Panisse. You won't have a good time.
Go across the bay to the House of Prime Rib.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
Something. Tomorrow's meal is green and yellow filet beans with hazelnut, prosciutto, and sherry vinaigrette. You know how mad I would be if I went to a restaurant and paid $175 a person and my first course was beans? I'd lose my mind. Second course, tagliatelle with cranberry beans, achiote. I don't know what that is. It's not achiote like you use on pork. It's a pungent, savory French dip made of anchovies, garlic, and olive oil with Parmesan and breadcrumbs. Grilled Panisse ranch lamb rack and loin with harissa, Tokyo turnips. They love the Tokyo turnips. Spinach and roasted new potatoes. And then you get a bittersweet chocolate souffle with mint creme anglaise. Chocolate and mint, my least favorite combination. I'm not ever going to go to Chez Panisse in Berkeley. This is the first one where I've said no. It's the first one where I'm like, don't go. Don't go to this one.
Yeah, go to the House of Prime Rib.
Yeah, do
Hey,
that.
Dad, you've got to look at if you've never seen it, you got to Google it and just
Oh,
look
I
at
know
the
all about
pictures.
the House of Prime Rib, yeah.
We'll be back. Sports Talk, Mississippi.
From the
It's time to get real.
Real Sports Talk for Mississippi.
It's time for you to get real with it.
Sports Talk Mississippi continues on Super Talk Mississippi.
Borky.
What happened?
We had the Ole Miss thing last week with the kid flipping from Ole Miss to Colorado.
Snap.
Yeah. Just in the last 30 minutes this happened. So Chad Simmons from On3 and Rivals tweets out an article. 4-star running back Yoshawn Hudson backs off pledge to Mississippi State, reopens his recruitment. He's only been committed for like 3 weeks, right? And so I'm like, what?
It's from Tunica, right? Is that the guy?
He's from Winona. The other kid's from Tunica.
Okay.
So, like, what's going on here, right? So you read the article, and it reads like he wanted to renegotiate, and State was like, absolutely not. Like, that's how it reads in the article, right? Then, so that's an On3 guy. 24/7 guy says, no, that's not what's going on. That's not correct. Then Chad Simmons deletes the post. Then Yoshawn Hudson reaches out to Colin Dams of On3 and says, I didn't say that. That's not me. And then Yoshawn Hudson tweets out a picture of himself in his Mississippi State uniform from the recruiting day with the hashtag Hail State. So we had a snap in about 30 minutes there. I don't know what's going on.
But he never snipped though.
I don't know what happened. I think Chad Simmons may have got catfished. I think somebody might have put a burner account together.
I know the lines of journalism are blurry these days, especially in sports. And I mean, we're not journalists; we're talking heads. But I do think I remember from my studies, if you incorrectly report something, just deleting it, that doesn't fix it.
Yeah.
If you erroneously report that a player is decommitting from a school and he does not, in fact, do that, you have to issue a correction and a retraction publicly. Because now
well, let's see if I don't think that he has. Let me see if I can.
That has to be a, hey guys, whoa, my bad, hand up. Jeez, I screwed that one up.
Nothing like that has happened.
That's what is supposed to happen. Anyway.
Yeah, the State On3 site just quote tweeted Yoshawn's tweet with just the shrug. I don't know. Man. So, whatever. Recruiting. Play the song, Borky.
Do I have it?
You should. I have it.
I think I see it.
There it is.
Who is that?
Me.
That's your voice?
Yeah, I'm singing, yeah.
That's not your voice.
It's me singing that.
That's not you at all.
That is 100% me. I recorded myself singing that. I'm not playing guitar, obviously, but I'm the one singing that. Crudin. That is me.
Yeah, you're not playing the guitar because you're playing the banjo. You're a big banjo guy.
That's two guitar players. That's Chet Atkins and Jerry Reed.
That's not your voice.
That is 100%. I've been using that song.
That sounds more like Robbie.
I've been using that song since before Robbie was part of the podcast. I've been using that for like a decade. The Cruden song. That is me singing 100%.
Somebody says there's no Y in Winona. It's Winona. Winona?
I've never heard anybody refer to it as Winona.
Winona?
Winona.
I've never, and I didn't grow up here, obviously, but I have lived here for 16 years now, and I have never once heard anybody refer to Winona, the town in Mississippi, as Winona. No. I've only heard Winona.
Winona. I don't know, man.
You might just be trolling us because Mississippi towns are pronounced differently.
I mean, we're talking about
places.
Trolling. Why not, some more stuff here? I don't know.
There's a no in Belzona, but here we are.
Yeah. Winona. Take the Y out.
Well, that's the same guy. And then Derek says it's Winona.
I always thought it was Winona.
This is the first time I've ever seen this, though.
Well, we've got a little bit of a Montgomery County showdown here. Let's go.
This guy agrees with me. He says that's definitely Robbie. That does not sound like you.
Guys, I recorded that song in like 2012. All right? It has been with me a long time. I have had that song. It is me singing that song. I promise that it is.
There's no way.
I promise that it is. I'm not. Why would I lie?
I don't know.
That's me singing. Cruden. I can jack up the southern accent when I need to.
He didn't even snip though. He just erroneous reporting is all.
There was some erroneous reporting, but it was fun.
Okay.
It was funny to see.
That is funny to see.
Yeah.
Buckle up, boys. We got a long way to go until mid-December. We got 1 hour to go in the week, and we will do that with you after the news. College Football Fix is next.
Your number one for Sports Talk.
Anyone?
Anyone?
Come on, don't be shy.
Sports Talk, Mississippi.
Bingo, man, bingo.
Super Talk, Mississippi.
We're getting some clarity on the Winona thing. I think we're safe.
Yeah, that's the other guy, the Winona guy, is on, like you said, an island of one.
On an island of one there.
Yeah, you're going to have to die on that hill, buddy. Nobody else is coming with you.
A few funny texts on that note as well.
Yeah.
That was the biggest adjustment to moving to Mississippi was not anything really other than the names of places. It was an easy transition for me. This is a great place, great people. Any national narrative about this state I have discovered in my years living here is just wrong. It's ignorant is what it is, quite frankly. But the adjusting to names of places that should be said one way and that are not said that way
You went to school at one of those places.
That is a hard adjustment.
Like Lafayette County. Nowhere else in the world is that Lafayette. But,
Nowhere else in the world.
Yeah.
And then you have Jackson, the city, and then Jackson, the county, and they're in two different places.
They are in two completely different places.
Makes no sense because I grew up in Greenville,
Yeah.
which is in Greenville County.
There you go.
And you had Spartanburg and Spartanburg County, and if they were different names, there was not a Spartanburg here and then Spartanburg County over there. We didn't have that where I grew up.
There you go.
Crazy place, but a great place. And Gaucher, gosh, there's one.
That's a good one, yeah.
Pass Christiane.
Pass Christiane, that's correct.
What are we doing here, guys?
There's a little community outside of Vicksburg. I'm going to spell it for you, and I want you to tell me how it's pronounced.
Okay.
Yokena.
Y-O-K, Yakna?
That's right. You said it correct. I thought you were going to say Yakina. Yes, Yakna.
Oh, because there's the river, right? The Yakna, the river, the good fishing river.
That's up in North Mississippi.
Why?
That's the Yocona River, isn't it?
We called it Yakna.
Did you? Okay, I didn't know that.
It's a great fishing river. Gosh,
yeah,
man.
I know where you're at because it's near Oxford.
Sand bottom, and if it hadn't rained in a while, it'd be clear water, and you just wade up the river and throw little beetle spins into these pockets and catch crappie and little bass all day long. Man,
Yeah. There you go.
Good times. You know what else is a good time?
The college football fix. The college football fix is driven by your Mississippi Ford dealers. Built Ford Tough. That's what the best-selling truck in America is, the Ford F-150. If you're in the market right now, you need to buy a new truck. There is only one place to go. There is only one group of people you want to see. They are your local Mississippi Ford dealers. Today! Not tomorrow or Saturday, because they're probably off.
Probably.
Thank you for your attention to that matter.
Phil Steele's preview magazine is on the shelves. I have yet to buy one. I will this weekend, and we'll do I buy the preview magazines every year, and for the podcast, I do the Here's What They Said, and we'll bring that here too because
sure, why not?
Why not? But his All-SEC team has, as you can imagine, a good bit of Ole Miss flavor. And Keywan Lacey, first-team running back, as you can imagine.
As he should be. Yeah.
Will Eccles, first-team defensive lineman. That is it, though, for the first team for Ole Miss. Trinidad Chambliss did not make the first-team quarterback, but I get it. I mean,
it really is a coin flip.
I get it. I have a bet at Media Days he'll be second-team All-SEC behind Arch.
You have a bet with somebody?
I would bet.
Oh, you would bet?
I would bet.
I would probably think you're correct.
Although
I haven't decided myself yet. I'll flip a coin when we get there, I guess. Yeah. Just put a quarter in my pocket.
We do three, though, right?
No, you do two quarterbacks.
Two. Okay. If we did three, who would be three?
You know, I asked Wilson Alexander that yesterday. You can hear that interview on the Thunder and Lightning podcast feed. And we had a pretty good debate about it. And probably Stockton.
I think Stockton would be mine.
You could say Mateer. You could say
He's
Levitt.
Got muscles now.
Yeah, you could say Levitt if you really wanted to. Go deep, and you could say Marcel Reed if you really wanted to have some fun.
Messi's favorite player.
It's funny that the guy was the first team quarterback last year. Nobody would even consider probably voting for him.
I don't remember who that was.
Sellers.
Oh, jeez. Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Mm-hmm. He was the first team All-SEC quarterback?
It was either him or Lagway, one of the two.
Oh, jeez.
I think it was Sellers. I'm pretty sure.
Man, we nailed that.
Let me see if I can. I didn't vote for him. I voted for Arch. I didn't exactly get that one right either, but I was closer.
Yeah, you were closer.
Preseason All-SEC football team. I don't want the one from the preseason one. There we go. So from 2025, the preseason first team quarterback. No, it was Nussmeier. Even worse.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gee, we stunk.
Nussmeier, Sellers, Lagway. Go! Now look, in fairness, nobody knew about Trinidad Chambliss. That's not fair, but
those are horrendous, though.
Those are some bad picks.
Jeez. Keaton Thomas getting a little off-season love. Phil Steele, I think he nailed that one. Second team All-SEC. Lucas Carniero, the kicker, somehow is not the best kicker in the SEC, according to Phil Steele. Whoever the other guy is, better be a superstar. Mm-hmm. Chambliss, second team. Centarian Perkins, third team, alongside the defensive back Antonio Kite. Deuce Alexander, Bryson Sanders, and Cam Franklin, all preseason fourth team.
Okay.
For Mississippi State, they didn't compile theirs and make a graphic.
Yeah, I'm sure what's up with that. But anyway.
Kelly Jones was on it, I know that.
Yes. Is that all you know? You bought the magazine. I didn't buy it.
I have not bought it yet. That's
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I'm sure Kelly Jones is on there. I'm sure Isaac Smith is on there. If Fluff
Anthony
Bothwell,
Evans, I think.
Anthony Evans would probably be on there. Fluff Bothwell. I mean, I don't know, though. So
we'll get to do that on Monday. Because I'll do that. I'll buy the Athlon and what is it, Lindy's? And
do they have the actual team on here?
Nope.
Here we go. I found an article here. So Kelly Jones. Oh, this is all American though. It's all American, so never mind. I bet another one who's on there from Mississippi State is Ethan Pulliam.
You think so?
The punter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I could have made a joke, and I'm glad I didn't. Punter got a lot of work last season. Ha, ha, ha.
Who?
Of course he would be a good punter. He got a lot of work last season.
Oh, he did, yeah. State wasn't terrible offensively.
They really weren't.
Yeah, considering how bad the offensive line was.
Has that gotten fixed? If you had to bet right now, has it gotten fixed, yes or no?
Oh, man, I wish I knew.
I won't hold you to it.
I think they'll be a better. I think they'll be better. I don't know if they're, but here's the thing. There's a wide range between better and actually being good, right? Because they were so bad last year. Better might not mean good, right? They might just go from putrid to, awful. that would be an improvement. Awful would be an improvement.
Yeah.
So are they going to be good is the question. I really don't know. But I do feel like that first game will give me a good what's what I'm looking for? A good indication of what that team is going to be, what that line is going to be.
A lot of messages about the town names in Mississippi.
As those are, yeah.
Somebody says, maybe this is a hot take, but I've not been very impressed with Arch watching him play. He has underwhelmed relative to hype to this point.
He had a really rough start to the season last year.
It's better as it went on.
He got better as it went on. I mean, at the end of the day, he threw for 3,200 yards, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and he rushed for 400 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Pretty darn good season.
It's not a terrible year.
It's pretty darn good.
Yeah, but I
15
think
years ago, that would have been the Heisman winning.
One of the Heisman Trophy. Well, I mean, hold on. Now you got me curious. Hold on. You got me curious what Mendoza's stats were last year.
Not much better.
Yeah.
He had, one 300-yard passing game?
Hold on. Got to verify that I'm human here for sportsreference.com. Last year, Mendoza threw for 35. He did throw 41 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, so not a whole lot worse. And then from a rushing perspective, he rushed for 276 yards and 7 touchdowns. So
total yards basically equal.
It's basically equal. He just threw for some more. And he also, lest we forget, he played in 3 more games.
So his regular season stats were
yards per game would be what 220 per game. Arch's yards per game would be more. I mean, without having it in front of me.
I like Mendoza a lot, and without him, they don't win.
Mm-hmm.
He will be one of those Heisman winners, though, that in 10 years will be like, wait, that guy?
Like
Jason White.
Literally, we picked the quarterback of the best team, Heisman. Like, no. Last year was the time they should have finally found a receiver or a defensive player or something to give it to.
Yeah, the most outstanding player in college football is the criteria.
Yeah, that's Fernando Mendoza, great player, national champion. Most outstanding player, I have trouble getting my head around that. So
no, I don't think he was that. It's your college football fix, driven by Ford and your local Mississippi Ford dealer. We'll be back.
Talk Mississippi.
Here we go.
SuperTalk Mississippi.
I gotta tell you, I've got senioritis right now.
Yeah, it's big time.
I'm ready to go.
I'm 100% with you. But we've still got time to be with you guys here on Sports Talk Mississippi. Brian Haydad, Michael Borky. We're in the Pearl River Resort Studios. Let's just get through them all. We're in the C Spire text line open you at 601-879-4395. When guests appear on the show, they do so on the Farm Bureau guest line. Check out favorites.com and go with the home team, Mississippi Farm Bureau.
Your top five, it's a cheesy one, but your favorite things to do, the favorite things about, your top five things around the 4th of July. What is your top five favorite parts of 4th of July? That is our top five today. Chime in on the C Spire text line. What are you most looking forward to this weekend? What are your plans? Let us know, and we'll go through ours. Hey, Dad, you're number five.
Let's see here. What do I have here? Number five. I'm not a huge fireworks guy, but it is fireworks. I love watching huge fireworks shows, like from the comfort of my home.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to go out and watch the fireworks, but the San Diego fireworks show that's so ridiculous every year, I want to see that stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of that. So, it makes me feel good around 10 o'clock on the 4th of July, and you hear the popping, you're like, America. I like this. The sound of fireworks is very American to me, so we'll go with that.
My number five is the music, and not like I don't like Lee Greenwood's, especially because he ruined it with Canada. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily mean patriotic music, although like Saturday's a great day to like Toby Keith. Mm-hmm. But like these 4th of July playlists that I've downloaded for Saturday, they are awesome. I mean, just you got again like Toby Keith, that kind of stuff, that kind of music. There's something about the music on 4th of July, whether you're at the pool or wherever, cooking out in your backyard, that gets to me. There's a playlist that I've got called America, 4-letter word that starts with an F.
I know what the word is. Yeah. We're good. We're all good.
And it's awesome. And like I might just listen to it every day for the rest of my life. It's so good. So the 4th of July music, the playlists around it rule.
All right.
Number 4.
It's not just about this 4th of July. We're talking about the 4th of July, right? What is something that I like about the 4th of July? We're going back to the first one. July 4th, 1776, the invention of the troll. John Hancock's big signature. I'm going to sign it big so that idiot king can see it. I love John Hancock just being like, John Hancock. I love that. He was the first ever troll. Before there was Twitter trolls, there was a Declaration of Independence troll. His name was John Hancock. His big signature, I'm a fan. That's my number 4.
That is awesome. Being by a body of water. You have to spend your weekend by water. And if you don't have access to a pool, I don't. If you don't have access to a lake, I don't. Slip and slide, splash pad that you can buy at Walmart, something. You got to be by a body of water. There is not a July 4th celebration without water nearby. I haven't told them yet. They better not be listening. There is a slip and slide hiding in the garage right now that I can't wait to take out, and we're going to have a blast with it.
You just tell them, like, you can't use this unless you never ask me again how you were created. You can't ever ask again, but if you don't, you agree to that right now, you can use the slip and slide.
I don't.
That's a fair trade, in my opinion.
But yeah, got to be being by a body of water of some kind.
Okay, I will not be by a body of water, so I'll just have to live with what I got here. My number 3, you already hit on it. Songs about America. There is a star there. There is an asterisk. The Lee Greenwood song is out. But any American song, any song that invokes patriotism, be it the classic stuff, be it, Louis Armstrong, be it Toby Keith, be it Rick Derringer's Real American, whatever it is, I'm a fan of it. I like to put together, you're right, the 4th of July playlist, always going to have bangers on it. American rock and roll. I want American rock and roll too, by the way. I don't no Rolling Stones, no Led Zepp on July 4th.
Can't have it.
Van Halen, Aerosmith. That's what we're going for. For that. So yes, we will go with anything about America, songs about America, except Lee Greenwood's "Proud to Be an American."
Ribs and beer, the combination. I'm being very specific. Everybody's putting something on the grill. It's a hot dog and burger day for most people. No, I go ribs.
Not in this house.
Ribs and beer is possibly the best food combination there is. There's an argument for it. I probably lose the argument, but it's a great one. Mm-hmm. And those will be going on the smoker because, are you kidding me? They're awesome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's my number 3 thing I'm most looking forward to.
Very good. Beer is my honorable mention. I won't be drinking tomorrow, but I love beer. My number 2, same thing, the smell of the grill. You mentioned ribs. Those have been purchased. I've got a very outstanding menu. I'm very excited for it for tomorrow, or for Saturday, I should say. But if you are just doing burgers and dogs, that's fine. It's not for me. I like to live a little, but if you're firing up the grill, if you're cooking meat over fire tomorrow, that is what the Founding Fathers intended for us. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to be able to, and they wanted you to be able to have your steak whatever temperature you want. If you're a well-done person, so be it. On July 4th, I won't even argue with you. You want to know why? Because it's about freedom, baby. Freedom to have your steak however you want it. You enjoy it. America.
Number 2, being obnoxiously American. Loud, slightly intoxicated, the dumbest shorts and shirt combination you've ever seen, ridiculous sunglasses. Just obnoxious and loud, and American flag everything from your koozie to the croquis on your glasses, all of them. Nothing but the stars and stripes, man. And letting everybody know about it and making no apologies. I have so much fun doing that.
Very good. Number 1 thing, the best thing about the 4th of July is that I'm living in the greatest country in the history of the world. And look, right now, I know, guys, we got a lot of problems. And nobody is responsible for all of them. All right? We each got to look in the mirror on that kind of thing. But we still have the freedom that people have fought and died for, and I don't ever take that for granted. And so, yeah, the best part about the 4th of July is that it's the 4th of July in Starkville, Mississippi, in the middle of the United States of America, and by God, I love it.
Very specific with my number 1. You mentioned fireworks show earlier. A fireworks show after a baseball game. Very specific.
There you go.
But Mud Monsters tomorrow night's where I'm going. And, it's independent league baseball.
It's still baseball.
It's still baseball.
The national pastime.
And there is something about when the game wraps up, the lights go down, and they have that playlist. The one that always, from the Sandlot, basically. Mm-hmm. And the fireworks going, looking over a baseball field is the freest you can feel as an American, I swear. There's a magic to a fireworks show behind the outfield wall at a baseball game.
Very good.
That's my number 1.
That's your number 1.
America.
One of our listeners, when Hey Dad is talking about cooking and you were invited to his cookout, this particular texter is indeed invited. He will be there.
Somebody says, Borky dude, it's a Huggy. Yes, that's a very Mississippi thing, by the way.
What'd you call it, a koozie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Huggy.
There are koozies everywhere else. When you go buy one at the store and the person working at the store scans it, what does it say?
I don't know.
Koozie.
I don't.
That's what it
I
says.
got to be honest with you. I don't know that I've ever bought one. I've just been to places where like, hey, do you want a Huggy? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take one. See, my wife has a fetish for them. She collects them.
That's all. See, the ones that you get at like weddings and stuff, the really cheap material, those don't keep anything cold at all. So I buy them because I want to get the really good ones that actually do a good job of maintaining temperature. Because I'm the type of person, when a beer gets warm, I can't drink it anymore. It's got to be cold. So you got to drink them fast. But, if you're cooking or anything like that, you're not going for speed.
Right.
So that's why I buy the good ones to try. Like I've even got one of those Yeti ones. which those do a great job. But anyway,
Well, I'm sure they do. They cost $800.
they're $1 billion.
Yeah.
Jeez. But they work. So, yeah, I know. That's a non-Mississippi habit of mine, not calling it a Huggy. I have not adapted that much yet. Good stuff. A lot of your texts have come in. Hey, you are cooking tomorrow, so I kind of want to know what you're doing.
Well,
so I'm going to make you give us the rundown.
So be it. I will be willing to do that.
We'll be back. Sports Talk Mississippi.
From the Seabrook.com, Sports Talk Mississippi. It's go time. Sports Talk Mississippi.
Well, say something.
Super Talk Mississippi.
What are you looking at?
Just reading the text line. All right, so you're doing a big cookout at the Haydad house.
I mean, it's not big.
It's not small.
I got like 8 people. 4 of whom one is me, and then 3 I'm directly related to.
That's still enough people to make you work a little bit.
I do have to. Well, that's what tomorrow's for. Doing some prep.
What is the work?
We're doing party ribs. We got 3 slabs of baby backs in the fridge right now. We're gonna do some chicken legs. It's so cheap. I got 16 drumsticks for $9. That's in this day and age, man. That's good value. So we'll do those. I haven't decided exactly how I want to do them yet. I think I'm gonna do like a sweet and spicy thing with those. Smoked sausage. I got 2 different kinds. We'll put that out there. I'm gonna do a sausage and peppers pasta salad. Italian sausage, roasted red peppers, pasta. Make a little vinaigrette, cold. Pour some cheese in it. It'll be good. I love pasta salad. It's my favorite cookout side. My wife's doing a potato salad, which I won't eat because it's going to have mayonnaise in it.
Well, make one without it. Do the mustard-based one.
I don't like mustard either.
What do you like?
I don't like condiments for the most part. Like I get a burger, I go condiment free. I had a burger for lunch today. I had meat, cheese, bacon, barbecue sauce. That was it.
That's a condiment, though.
That's the only condiment we're getting on there. I like some condiments, but I don't like the ones everybody else likes. I don't like pickles. I don't like onions. I don't like lettuce. I don't like tomato. I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like mustard. I don't like ketchup. So I would never get a Whopper the way it's supposed to come. I'll put it that way. What else am I doing? I'm doing corn ribs. And then I'm going to make, for dessert, I'm making a strawberry pretzel salad. I'm excited. Never made one before, but I got a good recipe.
A strawberry pretzel salad.
Yeah.
Do the strawberries not sogify the pretzels?
Well, you make a pretzel crust, and you bake it. Then you put down a layer of cream cheese Cool Whip mix, and then you put a layer.
So a pie.
Well, it's not a pie. It's a salad.
It's not a salad. That is a pie.
But the recipe says salad. I don't know what you mean to tell
wrong.
you. And then you put a layer of strawberry Jell-O with strawberries in it over top of that.
That's a pie. There's nothing salad about that.
I disagree.
What other salad has a crust on it?
I don't know.
Because there isn't one. Because that is a pie.
You take it up with the people at allrecipes.com. It's a salad.
See, I'm not hating on it. It sounds great, but it's not a salad. Somebody says, I don't want to hear any hate on that. I'm not hating. I would eat it. The pie. I would eat the strawberry pretzel pie.
It is a strawberry pretzel salad. It's a salad. I had a salad yesterday, is what I'm going to be able to tell people.
Somebody says a taco salad has a crust. No, it doesn't.
It can.
It has a bowl that it comes in that is edible. That's not a crust.
It's not a crust. I agree with you.
So you're making a pie.
I'm making a a funny text. Yeah, I get that joke. I get that reference. I'm making a strawberry pretzel salad is what I'm making. You know who's a big fan of strawberry pretzel salad? Friend of the show, Cole Kublik. I'm going to make this, and I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to him and be like, you should have come to my cookout. So, there you go. See? Can confirm the salad aspect. There you go.
No. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're just wrong.
Yeah. Wife makes strawberry pretzel salad every holiday. It's a big hit.
Your wife makes a pie.
She does not. My wife also makes a thing called cherry salad every Thanksgiving.
Is it also a pie?
It is not. It's cherries and pineapple and Cool Whip all mixed together. Cherry salad.
What does, like, is coleslaw salad? What makes a salad a salad?
No, coleslaw is a slaw.
Okay, so then what makes a salad a salad?
Very simply, putting the word salad in the description.
But then you can just destroy
If you were to
it.
get a steak and a pork chop and a chicken breast and cube them all up and throw it in a bowl together, that could be a salad.
Well, I'm really looking forward to having my pumpkin salad around Thanksgiving, too.
There you go.
Where you put pumpkin puree inside of a crust.
Right.
And bake
cream
it
on
for a
top?
little while with cream. Yeah, and have my pumpkin salad.
Maybe it's the cooking part of it. Maybe this is uncooked.
So then is a cheesecake a salad?
You cook a cheesecake.
There's no baked cheesecakes.
You still got, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess at that point, yeah, you could have a cheesecake salad. This isn't the one I thought would throw you. I thought you'd be like when I said corn ribs. I thought that would be the one you were like, what's that? Yeah, but
somebody, by the way, asking what is your method on?
It's
corn ribs.
Dirt simple. You corn on the cob. You got to boil it a little. You got to give it a little boil. You can't just. What I learned the first time I made corn ribs is that hacking into a cob of corn is difficult. You better have a sharp knife to do it. But I quarter a corn on the cob, throw them in the air fryer until they start to crunch up a little bit, and then I'll do them Mexican street corn style, a little street corn seasoning. I got some queso fresco, a little lime juice. They'll be good. I'm a big fan of corn ribs.
Okay, so I thought people were trolling, and then I looked it up. Watergate salad.
The salads of the 60s. It's the Jell-O, like Watergate salad. And
I'd never heard of this before.
You don't know. You don't want to hear about it. What about look up Perfection salad?
This looks awful.
You don't want to eat Watergate salad. No, look up Perfection salad.
It's all the drugs people were doing back then.
Well, they did discover gelatin.
What? I mean,
Yeah, would you eat that? No, you wouldn't.
There's no way somebody put this together and thought, nailed it. And then served it to
if you don't know
other
what it is,
people.
Perfection salad is a vintage American molded gelatin dish featuring shredded cabbage, celery, and peppers, suspended in a sweet and tangy lemonade or vinegar-flavored gelatin, served chilled alongside a dollop of mayonnaise. That's what we should do. Next time we have a bet that the loser has to make and eat a Perfection salad. How would that go?
Okay, that's a great idea. But,
I'd quit. I would quit this job before I ate that.
Okay, we invented a lot of things. That doesn't mean you have to eat it,
A salad is simply defined as a mixture of ingredients, usually served cold and tossed in a dressing. The dressing is the Cool Whip.
It's not dressing. That's a topping.
Anything can be a dressing. It's not a topping because it's not the top layer.
What's the top layer again?
The strawberries.
Okay. That's still that's still a pie. That's a pie.
I just
That's a
can't.
strawberry pie.
I just can't agree with you on this, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm going to eat a salad on Saturday. People in the Depression used to eat something called water pie. I've seen one of those get made. It's basically like water, and they put some butter and sugar in it, and something gelatinous happens. I think they put some flour in there or something, and it can't be good. It can't be. My daughter makes and sells cheesecake salad. Well, I need to know more about that.
No, she doesn't. She sells cheesecake.
This person says, my mother-in-law made Watergate salad 2 weeks ago. I did a great job of faking the enjoyment. I wouldn't. I would just be like, this is nasty. Don't ever make it again.
Some things are better left in the 60s, you know?
Yeah, that's one of them.
We don't have to bring everything with us.
Why do we name it after Watergate?
Yeah, it's another interesting. Oh, why?
Why? Like, well, is that something we wanted to remember? Like, I understand if we have, like, independent salad or, freedom salad.
Or freedom fries. Heck yeah.
But I don't understand why we want to have Watergate salad.
What was why did people try freedom fries? Why did that become a thing?
The French, I think when we went to the Gulf War, the French were like, we don't support this. And we're like, okay, well, then there you go. French fries technically invented in Belgium. So
Belgian fries.
So, and we don't like the Belgians right now.
No, we hate the Belgians. Waffles?
I can't get on board with waffle slander.
Okay, but so a Belgian waffle, that's the big thick ones.
Yeah, and it's crusted in sugar. I mean, it's delicious.
They're great. But we can hate Belgian waffles and still go to Waffle House.
Right.
Because they don't
Those
have
aren't Belgian waffles at all. Those are American waffles.
American waffles. They have a firecracker one right now that has the pop rock type things on top of them,
Mm-hmm.
and when you pour the syrup on it, they make little sounds like firecracker sounds. It's awesome.
I almost got you today. I know you've been talking about anything you see with American on it, you want to buy it. I saw red, white, and blue Swedish fish, and I was like, I wonder if Borky would eat this.
We've gotten those because they had Pulisic's face on the display.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm falling victim to the corporate trap. Only another week or two of that, and I can go back to making emotionally sound purchases.
My mom makes Alaska salad. It's orange Jell-O mix, Cool Whip, cottage cheese, pineapple, and mandarin oranges. No idea why it's called Alaska. Sounds more like Florida salad. I agree. You certainly won't eat a tomato aspic. Would you eat that?
I don't know what that is.
Why don't you look it up? We got time? Do we have time?
No, not really.
All right, when we come back, we're going to find out if Borky will eat a tomato aspic. Also, want you to find out if you'll eat a seafood mousse. Would you eat that? Look that up as well.
Oh.
The answer is no. Borky will not eat a tomato aspic.
Why did we make everything into Jell-O? Why did that happen? Drugs. I go back to everybody was on drugs.
We'll wrap up the week with you when we come back.
It's time for more Sports Talk Mississippi.
Finally.
On SuperTalk Mississippi, the SuperTalk app, and at supertalk.fm.
All right, did you look up a seafood mousse?
No, I did not yet. I had to step out of the studio for a second, so I'll do that live as we're here. But the tomato aspic can just that can.
That's what you eat in hell.
I mean, that is the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's pretty bad. Nothing beats banana pudding. That's a real thing there. So I'm not a banana pudding guy. That's like if you were going to get me for not being Southern, that's the one where you'd have me. I just don't like banana. I don't like bananas. Seafood mousse, like cat food, man.
Blending fish and shellfish into a smooth paste. You fold in whipped cream or gelatin to make it light and airy. Oh wow, thank you.
You want it light and airy.
It's usually served cold as spread. Well, fish is already light and airy. It's already a light food.
Yeah.
You blend it to make it what it is.
Like I understand, it sounds like a refined tuna salad almost, but it's not. It's not anything like that. And I don't like tuna salad, but I would never eat. That's definitely on the list of things I would never eat.
You know what? There's a downside to going to somebody else's 4th of July cookout, though, is when they try to do ribs and they don't know how to do ribs.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you got to pretend to like them, and you really don't because they're tough and they're not seasoned well. And
I have stopped at Burger King on the way home from a cookout one time because it's like it was open.
Because there are people that think you just slap them on the grill and just cook them until they look done, and that's it.
This guy says July 4th may be the most manly cooking day of the year with the grilling and all. Can you imagine John Wayne attending your cookout and you offer the Duke a strawberry pretzel salad? And I said, hold on. Can I get it? Let me tell you something, partner. A strawberry pretzel salad sounds delicious to me. That's the kind of salad the Duke wants. I can't do the Duke. But yeah, he would be like, wait a minute. He would be like, it's a salad, and I hand him this bowl of whipped cream and pretzels and strawberries. Like, oh, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Are you going to sit there and look me in the eye?
When you call it a strawberry pretzel salad, it confuses people.
You're going to look me in the face and try to tell me that John Wayne didn't eat dessert?
Yeah, you could be a man.
Eat dessert. Oh, we got s'mores tomorrow, too. I forgot.
Oh, nice.
S'mores.
Nice. There's a peanut butter chocolate cake.
Oh.
That this place where I grew up makes. And I mean, it's layers of chocolate cake where it's layered with like this whipped peanut butter spread.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
And then they pour like a chocolate sauce on top of it, and then pour like a peanut butter sauce on top of it. It's unbelievable. I mean, I could eat an entire thing in one sitting.
Yeah.
But they're getting high on their own supply though, because it's like $60 now for a small cake. They got too popular.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded kind of things.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
A 3-2-1 method for ribs on the grill, but I wish I had a pellet smoker. 3-2-1, that's how you got to do it.
I just do party ribs. It's so much easier.
I got to try that one time.
It's so much ribs in 2 hours.
See that? And probably you get better
you get bark
smoke
all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the smoke penetrates more.
I'm gonna put them in a braise to let them get super tender.
Nice.
With some brown sugar and some hot sauce, a little barbecue sauce.
I forgot how great you can make simple things like chicken wings if you just marinate them all day. Just marinated wings in a teriyaki, cheap teriyaki sauce, $1.89 bottle.
Yeah.
And it's a game changer.
Yeah.
Isn't that the secret of Chick-fil-A pickle juice? Isn't that what they use?
I've heard that. I refuse to believe it.
Have you marinated chicken in pickle juice, though?
I don't like
it
pickles,
helps.
so my guess is I wouldn't enjoy it. So, no, I'm not. And if that's the case, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know. Who are you looking at? Somebody's there.
Somebody's there, and he's trying to make me laugh by doing chicken.
Is it Will East?
No. It's somebody much younger.
Mr. James?
Now he's doing this. Now he's doing this right here.
Mr. James, we got to have a long talk about the questions you're asking your father. All right, that's got to stop. No more questions, Mr. James.
Hold on 1 second. You
bring him in there.
I gotta do a couple things first.
All right. First appearance on the show?
I think visually, yes. I think it will be. But no audio, just in case.
Yeah, because you never know with that kid. Mr. James!
Look, buddy. Look, you're on TV
you're
right
on TV. Now.
Oh, man.
All right.
We had fun this week. I hope you guys did as well. Say bye, buddy. Wave, say bye. Something like that. Okay, that works.
That'll work, yeah.
We had a lot of fun this week with you guys. And I know, the off season sometimes we get off the rails more often than not, but I think we had a good time. I think we had some good shows. When we come back next week, we will have another USA World Cup game to talk about.
We got plenty to talk about next week. Plenty.
I should be off at the end of next week as well, you'll get the Hey Dad show. And
on Wednesday, I'll go and give everybody a little taste. Wednesday, it's Smells Like SEC preview.
Okay.
Last year we had a whole lot of SEC preview. This year it's Smells Like SEC preview.
You guys enjoy your 4th of July. We will see you on Monday. Have a good night. We'll see you then.
SuperTalk Mississippi Media Production.